Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The Power Hour.
It is the Power Hour. It is the Power Hour. It's the first one of 2023. Hello again, everybody. It's Randy Hales. Thanks for watching. Welcome to 2023. And let's hope this will not be the first and last show of 2023. Let me tell you how this day is going. We have storm warnings. We have heavy rain. We have a mess. We have potential hail, potential tornadoes, all kinds of potential stuff, potential floods. It might be a mess. And I want to welcome you to this show with a warning. Folks, if I go away, just boom, I'm gone. I've lost electricity or I've lost internet or something crazy has gone on. And I apologize that in advance. Now, I knew I was having this type of issues. My backup plan, because I knew the weather was going to be bad, was Adam. And Adam was going to be on here, and Adam was just going to host the show. And he'd do a fantastic job, a wonderful job, a super job. But he has issues as well. The issue he has is his modem went out, and he is trying to find a backup or find a spare or do something. And hopefully, if I go away and I just see some lightning, I'm scared a little bit. I am scared on this first Power Pro Wrestling watch along of the year 2023. Now, everybody knows, as I put my glasses on so I can look at the comments, everybody knows that the brains behind this outfit is Adam Dunn producing. He makes it all look great. Now, it is hard for me to produce it and host it and get everything going and show videos and listen and talk to the people that makes the comments. So I'll do the best I can. So this is not going to be as professional as normal because we have a storm going on in Jonesboro. Hopefully we can keep it going. And I want to now look and see what's going on. Greg's the first person in the room. He says, hello. All right. Panetta says hello from PJ. We call her PJ now because for years I butchered her name. Anyway, she's over the pond in Thailand, and I appreciate her being on here. Humboldt, Tennessee is represented by Michael Butler, and I appreciate that very much. Oh no, the worst thing that could have happened, not the worst thing because losing my signal, but on a show that I'm responsible for directing and producing as well as hosting, my best buddy, Randy West, is watching this show. Now, he is the best television producer I've ever seen in my life, and I'm not. I think I do a pretty good job hosting it, creating it, writing it, laying out. That's what I do good. Producing it, not so much. So, Randy, man, we need to teach you this program because if Adam ever can't make this program again, maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help me as PJ telling me to be careful. My buddy Stacy from Memphis, Tennessee, the Bluff City, Memphis wrestling bred. And I appreciate anybody from Memphis that watches this show. As Richard's saying, be safe. And let's see what, as Frank Seaton, a Jonesboro High School graduate from the 70s, a little behind me. I'm a little ahead of him, and he does not live in Jonesboro any longer. Frank, how's the weather where you are? And my buddy Greg Wayne, how is the weather in Memphis, Tennessee? Al says hello, Randy, Adam, and everyone. Everyone says hi back. Randy says hi back, and I don't know if Adam is watching or not. As my buddy Rod W. Robinson, the guy that his catchphrase is, I won't even say it because that will offend Al. I won't say that anyway. Richard says hello, happy New Year's, and my man that always calls me the owner, the founder, the president of Power Pro Wrestling. He is in the house. And Greg says, in Memphis, Tennessee, it is raining and it's thundering, and it sounds to me like he has a absolute mess. Johnny says hello. I appreciate him watching very much tonight as we have a great Power Pro show. As once again, I'm having a little trouble here, and that happens, and we will post the Power Pro graphic, the Power Hour. This is a show that I'm hoping we can make it through the entire thing because, folks, we're going to flash back to show number 46. This happened on February the 27th, 1999. This is absolutely probably in the top 5 or 6, and it gives number 1 a run for its money. This has a event that took place that's absolutely no doubt in the world as classic can be. And another classic moment will take place on the Power Hour watch along next Monday night as well. We opened the program today with Mick Tierney inducted into the Randy Hales Syndicate. We also see Baldo against Bulldog Rings. We have a status of the Young Guns Championship. I'm involved in that. Kid Wikkid and Baldo. We see Derek King against Venom on the Power Hour. Then we have a live studio interview with none other than Brandon Baxter and a pre-tape from Freebird Michael Hayes. Brandon Baxter gets in a fight with Downtown Bruno, and the television main event was Mama Stasiak, Mae Young, doing commentary at the table for a main event of her, quote, son, Shawn Stasiak, and two sexy Brian Christopher against Jerry, the King Lawler, and the Spellbinder. All that on this show today that I'm telling you, folks, this is without a doubt loaded, and I can assure you, promise you, that you guys will laugh so much. Normally, I've said this before, I'm a blood and guts professional wrestling guy. I love the bloods. I love the guts. Don't like my wrestling normally to be funny unless it's a baby face making fun of the heel. Then that's okay if it's not done too much. However, in this case, it's absolutely a classic show. We will go back to the comments right now. Certainly, Randy West, I always have kind words to say about you. Hope you're not too ashamed of me for the way I'm producing this show. And Johnny once again says Happy New Year. And my buddy Andrew Calvin is saying much love. But I want to take us down a little notch right now. No, it's not anything negative. It's a positive thing. It's an absolute positive thing. The last Hall of Fame for the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame for the year 2022 was posted this past Saturday. And I'm thrilled to death with this one. Absolutely thrill one of my old partners, one of my old friends, one of my big buddies. Remember in 2022, Kevin Lawler's been trying to play catch up and induct people that we have lost. It's unfortunate, obviously, that they weren't inducted beforehand. Me, maybe going on strike for 20 years, hurt things a little bit, getting us behind. But still, a lot of people inducted this year in the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame, and we're going to put out this member of the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. He is Dandy Donnie Bass, the singing cowboy. Fire of Fire and Flame, or maybe it was Flame of Fire and Flame. He also, years ago, teamed with Jerry Lawler when Jim White left the territory in 1973. He was a Scorpion. He teamed main events with Jerry Lawler many years ago. He was also one of the interns in the 80s, one of the assassins, one of Fire and Flame. That was with Roger Smith, Roger Dodger, um, Roger a great as Dirty Rhodes. Don Bass, the newest member of the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. He was born March of 1946. He passed away September the 16th of 2016. 70 years old. I was able to go to the hospital a couple of days before he passed away to see Donnie. Certainly his nephew, Chris, and his daughter, Misty, still very good friends of mine. Donnie Bass was a character. One of my favorites is a character that Randy West invented, and that character was the singing cowboy Donnie Bass. I thought about showing that today, but copyright issues for music, I thought it would get me in trouble. So didn't do it at all. We are going to go back right now as we keep Donnie Bass up there, as everybody certainly remembers the singing cowboy Donnie Bass. As Richard says, we need the Mid-South Coliseum. I said it should be the Hall of Fame of Lawler Wrestling. Roger Calvert said, like Donnie Bass, funny guy certainly was. I think the best Bass brothers was Ron and Don Bass. Ron and Don Bass for sure. As Randy says, do you remember us going to Lexington and coming up with the singing cowboy gimmick? I remember the election, and I don't remember us coming up with it, Randy. I remember you coming up with it, and you did a great job. And at the time, I think Jerry Jarrett was in Florida or something. So I was in charge of the booking, so we went with it, and it was a very interesting deal. I want to show you this picture that you will see in this show today. That's Shawn Stasiak introducing his mother, Mama Stasiak. That was in 1999. I want to show you a picture, if I can find the daggum thing, of what Shawn Stasiak looks like right now. He is a chiropractor. He is now Dr. Shawn Stasiak, and he looks great. I meant to research and find out his age, but super. That is absolutely fantastic. I think everybody will enjoy. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. I can promise you this May Young, Mama Stasiak stuff is some of the best stuff you've ever seen in your life. Now, remember, storming here in Jonesboro. I, at times anyway, have internet issues playing video. We may have that. I may lose electricity. That's the possibility. I want to get everybody, warn you, if I get kicked off and can get back on, I will do that. But we will right now go to Power Pro Wrestling episode 46 from February the 27th, 1999. And we'll be back after the show, or if there's something exciting we want to talk about, I'll break into the show as I always do. So let's go back to February the 27th, Power Pro Wrestling. You won't regret watching this. You won't regret seeing Mama Stasiak in a classic show.
Again, everybody, Dave Brown and Corey Macklin at ringside. We're ready to go with Power Pro Wrestling. The Power Hour is underway.
Power Hour is here, buddy. What a big day we got today. We're going to see Venom here in action. Also, we got from Bad Street, Brandon Baxter. Looking forward to Brandon right here today. And we got the King, Jerry Lawler, in action. He's going to have Streak along with him. On the other side, you got the blue chipper, Shawn Stasiak. And with him, too sexy, Brian Christopher. So a big, big day. The Power Hour is on the air. Call a friend and tell him it's going to be a big one.
You don't want to miss this one. Yeah. Tell all your friends. Put it on TV5. They're live, and the Power Hour is going. And I hear the music here.
Oh, yeah.
And here comes Randy Hales, the owner, the founder, the president of Power Pro Wrestling, with Boyd Tony. And, oh, my goodness, he's got Tired Syndicate with him there, Corey.
Yeah, he's got a full house, no doubt about it. I'm going to wrap up here in the door. Let's get around here. And talk to the Power president, Mr. Hales.
I'll tell you this, everybody back in the back knows, everybody at home gonna know I ain't putting up with nothing today. I'm sick and tired of negative people. I'm sick and tired of people not knowing what's going on. I'm sick and tired of getting my brains beat out. Now I got people like Brian Christopher. I got the Power Pro champion. I got Boy Tony. I got Bruno. I got Shawn Stasiak. I got the best syndicate in the world. But I'm adding a member. I was scared of this guy. I thought he could kill somebody. Bring you out here, the newest member of the syndicate right now. I thought he was so dangerous. Even I couldn't control him, but I don't care. What are we going to do to people? What?
Here's the newest member of the syndicate. It's Mick Tierney. Yeah.
I want you to congratulate Brian Christopher and his tag team partner winning the tag team title.
Shut your mouth and show some respect. Congratulating you for what? Congratulating you. Me and Scott Taylor got to become the new Power Pro Tag Team Champions. Well, congratulations to being in order when it's done.
But money talks in this business, and I'll make you $1 million. Go to the ring right now and eliminate this guy.
Well, no doubt about it. I'll tell you one thing. If anybody can do it, this Mick Tierney can, Dave. This guy is awesome in the ring.
Got a couple of Irish guys in there, and Aaron O'Grady and Mick Tierney. Referee Aubrey Rain calling for the bell, and we are underway. Randy Hales has sent Mick Tierney, the newest member of the syndicate, in to do battle with young Aaron O'Grady.
You're not able to search my crew around here anymore?
I think it's on the way. Mick Tierney, Aaron O'Grady, our opening bout today on the Power Hour.
Look at O'Grady.
What happened to James Edmonds lately? Mark, where are we when you need us? Good over, James. Mark's here.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Now, see, that's the kind of stuff. Is that what the syndicate stands for?
Yeah, Baldo interfering.
I didn't see it all. I want to tell you this. Next weekend, on Friday for all the marbles on Saturday. Saturday night, carrot steak. Saturday night, career steak. I'm not waiting to just put out with their boy Tony, the Power Pro champion, and Brandon Baxter. I guarantee you and Michael P.S. Hales are going to have big, big, big problems coming up on Friday night in the Bad Street match. I'm going to roll Memphis. The syndicate's going to roll Memphis. I'm tired of being a nice guy. I'm tired of laying back. I'm tired of being nice all the time, letting people run over me. It's a different day, it's a different age, and things are changing around here, and if people don't like it, the back door leaves.
Well, I'm not sure how nice you've been the last few weeks, Randy. Baldo, again, interfered over there just a moment ago.
Boy Tony.
I know you didn't see it. Look at Boy Tony, yeah, right there.
Now, why are these guys even out here just taunting poor Aaron?
Yeah, you had to see that.
We're out here because this is February. What happens in February in the television business, Dave?
Ratings.
Sweeps, that's exactly right. And I'm bringing people out here that the people want to see. Look at Mick Tierney, the newest member of the syndicate. I have a brand new member to be inducted coming up Friday night. All kinds of things happening in Power Pro Wrestling. But personally, I'm interested in that Bad Street match because wherever Bad Street is, it's going to turn into Bill Street because we're going to destroy it. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful? Isn't this wonderful?
Oh, boy, I tell you. What's wonderful about that? Brian Christopher over here.
Man, you're doing good.
Yeah, 5 against 1 is what it is. What's so wonderful about that? And then you count Bruno, that's another half, so it's 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah. Tierney whips him over into the turnbuckle, runs in after him, and the big guy just squashes Aaron O'Grady. Now out on the floor, he throws him out the ball, though. Look at this, Dave. High in the air, he's got O'Grady, picks him up, rolls him back under that bottom rope.
As if Tierney wasn't tough enough himself. I mean, this guy has destroyed wrestlers all through Power Pro Wrestling, and now he's got all his help. It's really a one-sided lumberjack match is what you got.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The Syndicate, led by the founder, owner, and president of Power Pro, Randy Hales, out here today in our opening bout on the Power Hour. And Randy, I know you're out talking about Michael Hayes and Bad Street bout coming up. Well, this Friday night, Michael P.S. Hayes is going to be looking for you along with Brandon Baxter. Big drop kick there. What? Going to be a big night this Friday night. New Daisy on field.
Look at this. Oh,
Look at Boyd Tony.
well, he had him covered. I thought Aaron O'Grady had a shot at the upset there, but not to be, thanks to Boyd Tony interfering.
Yeah. Every single one of them, whenever they get an opportunity, they're interfering in this battle. Into the ropes goes O'Grady. He comes back. High in the air. Tierney's got him. He flips around behind him, and, boy, he looks over and sees Baldo. See, that's a big distraction. You make a good move.
This one's not illegal. Ring the bell. It's all over. It's all over.
Yep, it is all over. No doubt about it. He had to give it up. The newest member of the Syndicate gets a victory with a lot of help from all of the Syndicate right there. There's no doubt about it. Let me tell you, Randy, I know you're very confident out here today. You got this mismatch going on, but you may not be quite so confident after you hear what Michael P.S. Hayes, the Freebird, has to say. Listen to this. Listen.
Don't play that on my TV.
Oh, Memphis, Tennessee, Friday night, the Daisy Theater, the new Daisy Theater on my street, Beale Street. Here we go again. Now, you know when I step up to the plate, I'm swinging a big bat, and everybody in Memphis, Tennessee will tell you, true that, because I am too hot to stop. And one thing for sure is I'm always going to get my props. And this Friday night at the New Daisy Theater, a Bad Street match. My main man, Brandon Baxter, and me, Michael P.S. Hayes, the original fabulous Freebird, born on Bad Street, USA, against Randy Hales and the Power Pro champion, Baldo. Randy Hales, I'm going to hit you so hard, I'm going to uncross your eyes. As far as you, Baldo, you know, a couple of weeks ago in Jonesboro, Arkansas, when you jumped me from behind and handcuffed me to the corner and continually beat on me, you actually impressed me. I actually thought that was a pretty good plan, even though, of course, it did not work. But last week, when my main man, Brandon Baxter, learned the lesson that I'm teaching him, to own to others before they do on to you, and then you had to come out there and choke him out. Let me explain something to you, Baldo and Randy Hales. You don't know what it's like coming up the hard way, having to take and never giving. Well, you're going to take one bad whooping this Friday night. And I'm going to be the one that's going to give it to you, along with Brandon Baxter. Now, the only thing you have to do right now for the rest of the program is figure out if this is live or it's Memorex. And there really won't be any way to tell. But if I were you, and I heard the music, I'd run like hell.
The Freebird, Friday night, New Daisy on bill. Huh?
Or is he already here?
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. Look out, Randy. Hey, tell you what, that's coming up. The Beale Street Rage, just part of Power Pro Wrestling on Tour. Begins tonight in South Haven, Mississippi. Take a look at all the places that Power Pro Wrestling is going to be. South Haven at the high school tonight at 7:30.
Back in Lula at the Lady Luck Casino, Lula, Mississippi, 7 p.m. is bell time at the Lady Luck for Power Pro, coming up Thursday night.
It's on Beale Street Friday night at the New Daisy Theater. 8 o'clock is going to be bell time. Do not miss this one. Get your tickets now so you'll have a seat.
Great atmosphere down there. Love to have you join us. Also, Jonesboro, Arkansas, next Saturday for all the marbles. Big night there. We'll have more of this a little bit later on.
Record crowd there last time around. Saturday, March 13th, South Fulton, Tennessee at the high school. 7:30 will be bell time there.
And down in Earl, Arkansas, Earl High School, 7:30 bell time. Power Pro coming to Earl. That's Power Pro Wrestling on Tour. Be there when it comes near you.
Absolutely. We'll be back with more of the Power Hour
Can't wait
right
to
after
see
this.
that, man.
Hey, Speedway.
All-Star Chevrolet and the used car superstore in Olive Branch.
Listen up, Memphis. This Friday night at the New Daisy Theater, Beale Street will never be the same. Power Pro Wrestling presents Beale Street Rage. Beale Street becomes Bad Street when Freebird Michael Hayes and Brandon Baxter face and Randy Hales in an Anything Goes Bad Street match. See barbed wire matches, kendo stick matches, WWF's Too Much. Superstar Bill Dundee and Rick Morton expect to see hair pulls, eyes gouged, with Cherry Lawler teams with a lovely Stacy to face Shawn, Stasiak, and Terry. It's Power Pro Beale Street Rage. Friday night, March 5th at the New Daisy Theater.
Hey, you don't want to miss that one. Let me tell you, coming up here, you don't want to miss the action. We've still got to go in the ring right here. Baldo will be here a little bit later on. Venom here right now comes Shawn Stasiak. He's going to be involved in a tag team match coming up a little bit later on today.
Let me tell you something right now, Dave Brown. That match with Terry is not going to take place. She is not going to be my tag team partner, and she is going to have nothing to do with wrestling. Reason why is because I knew all along, I had a feeling about it, that Stacy was right all along. My sister Terry is a slut. Yes, she is. And I have some photos to confirm that. My mother found these Polaroids in Terry's purse, and they're Polaroids of Terry and Jerry Lawler's hotel room. Take a look at this right here. There she is laying on his bed. What is she doing there? Look at this. There she is laying there again. There they are together. Look at with Jerry Lawler. There they are together in a room, and there she is laying in his bed with her bra on. I mean, and I can't even show you these other two pictures.
Well, yeah, thank you. Well,
These are way, way too personal. So, Stacy, I want you to come out here right now because you were right all along about Terry. She's a tramp, and I just can't. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I want to bring you out right now. We can finally move on with our relationship because these pictures confirm that Lawler's a bit of a dog himself.
Stacy, I don't know if you heard the what's been going on here or not.
Can't hear this. Too much woman for you.
We can finally move on now with our relationship because you can see now that they're both a bit of a dog, okay? So let's just throw out all the chaos. Let's move on, and let's continue right now. And ladies and gentlemen, as I explained a couple weeks ago, what I've done today is I've flown out my mother to introduce her to Stacy and everybody out here. So, Mom, could you please come up here right now?
Where is your mom? Maybe. Oh, is that your mom?
My mom. Come on here, Mom.
Okay. Well, Shawn has brought his mom to introduce her to Stacy, so she's not familiar with Stacy then, huh? Here's. Okay. Yeah. Flown in special for the occasion here today.
What do you think? I've been waiting for this moment. This is Stacy. I want you to meet my mom.
Let me tell you something. You know, Shawn, you know one thing? Your sister was absolutely wrong. I do agree with you on that.
She sure was.
She is not the trailer park trash.
Oh, good.
Trailer park trash would be insulted if they called her trailer park trash.
What?
You heard what I said.
What?
You heard what I said.
Mom, come on.
Let me tell you something.
Oh.
Let me tell you this. You know what this girl reminds me of? You know, Jerry Lawler, he wears that crown all the time. He goes up into these Tennessee hills and gets these hillbillies that wear flower sack bloomers their mother makes for them until they get 13 and 14 years old. He's gone up there. Yeah, sir, he's gone up there and they out there and brought her down and put some silk pants on her.
Please, Mom. That's not true. Come on now.
Son,
Give her a
let
chance.
me tell you something. Your father would turn over in his grave if he saw this.
Hold it. Just hold it. Now, I took this crap from that two-bit shrimp daughter of yours a couple of weeks ago, but I'll be damned if I'll take it from a blue-haired old bag like you.
A blue-haired old bag?
That's right.
How do you think?
Hey, we can...
Take your mom and get out of here for crying out loud.
Blood is thicker than water.
Hey, come on. Going in the ring. I'm not going in the ring.
No, Stacy's after. She's got Shawn's mom in the ring. I'm trying to help the lady, David.
And he's hitting you with a purse.
Yeah, and I've lost my watch. I don't know what she just... Man, oh, man. Well, that's Miss Young all over Stacy. And Stasiak just standing there watching.
Yeah. Now, I don't think Shawn really knows what to do here because, you know, he obviously has some feelings for Stacy, and yet his mom is in here.
Yeah, here comes Lawler.
Here comes help. Here comes Lawler.
He goes after Stasiak, knocks him down. Stacy's got Miss Young over there, and she's all... Well, you know, I really hate to see Stacy jump on her.
Yeah, but...
Come out here, David. Clobber me with the pocketbook.
And, you know, coming out here and insulting, and, you know, so you gotta go along with Stacy on this. She's been insulted a lot by the Stasiak family here over the last few weeks. First by Terry, Shawn's sister, and then his mom comes down. She's not too enamored with the whole thing.
I mean, she's real upset with Shawn.
Let's find your watch. We'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, yeah, here's the one.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. If you get the bill for the Rolex factory on that one right there. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Hey, we've got, we're back on. We've got, Waldo. Waldo with the Power Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship belt and the Young Guns trophy here.
Dave Brown, I like to look at myself as an honest champion. And last night, I was thumbing through the bylaws of Power Pro Wrestling, and I came across bylaw 3.6825A, which states, any champion who obtains another title must relinquish the title of his choice within 30 days to a suitable wrestler.
One title per wrestler,
One
that's
title.
right.
So I sat up all night pondering two questions. The first, a simple one. Who can fill my shoes? The answer, no one. The second one, a little more difficult. Who do I think deserves this? The man I chose is a 5th-degree black belt in martial arts. He's a master of capoeira and Tai Chi. He stands at 6'3", 3.8% body fat, 3.9% muscle, and because of him, he made me who I am today. So show some respect, play his music, and let's welcome the owner, the founder, and the president of Power Pro Wrestling, Ravishing Randy Hales.
You're saying Randy Hales is going to be the new Young Guns champion?
Randy Hales, with great respect and honor, I hand this trophy to you.
I love you, man.
He gets to name the champion? That's a goofy bylaw, I got to tell you.
Why don't you do that? Isn't that nice?
Well,
I love that guy.
Well, I
This
guess
is the happiest moment of my life.
I want to read that bylaw, but that's a little
I
strange.
can't believe that, Dave.
Well, that explains it. He wrote the bylaw.
Oh, no wonder. He probably got to relinquish the title to Randy Hales in there, probably. I bet that's in small print on there somewhere. Although the Power Pro champion hands over the Young Guns trophy to Randy Hales, the founder, owner, and president of Power Pro. Can you believe that?
That's kind of silly. I mean, you ought to
Never know what to expect over here.
Sure, you should declare it vacant and have a tournament or at least a match or something like that. You shouldn't just be able to hand it over to somebody like the founder and the owner and the president of Power Pro Wrestling, the new Young Guns champion joining us here at the desk.
Hey, isn't this a wonderful day?
Well, I guess it is for you so far.
It has been for me so far.
You've had 5 against 1 out here in a match, and your guy won that one due to interference from outside. And now you've just been named Young Guns champion. Here's
Randy Hales, what is really going on? I already know. You see, you come out here and you're going to disgrace the Young Gun title by saying you're the champion? That's the trophy.
Hey, you have no business out here.
If you don't remember, about a year ago, 14 men from all over the world were in a battle royal, and they fought for that title, and I won it, and I got swerved out of a title. Originally, nobody ever beat me, and now Baldo has it in 450 to you. Don't disgrace this title like that.
Disgrace the title. You disgrace the title, man. You're not worth it. You conned me, man, saying you be the next superstar of Power Pro Wrestling. You were a jabroni in 1989, and you're a jabroni in 1999. You always will be. There's no talent in you, and no matter how brilliant I am, and I am brilliant, but there was no way I could get you over. Tony Williams.
Well, that's funny because every time I walk through those curtains, I see people doing this, and they pop like corn. So if you're such a champion, why don't you defend the title today against Kid Wikkid?
Hey, there's a 3 count, and Randy walks over, Dave, but he's just got a special talent from the Kid Wikkid over here.
Kid Wikkid has just issued a challenge.
He sure has.
If you're such a champion, if you call yourself a champion, why don't you put the title on the line today against me?
What's he want? This idiot is challenging me for the... Let me get my...
Well, you've got the title, Randy, so why don't you defend it?
Yeah.
What's he want?
Hey, isn't there a bylaw that says you have to defend any challenge that's made or something like that?
Yeah, I think that is in there.
I think you should get in the ring.
Are you crazy?
Randy, I think you can beat him. Because God knows I beat him.
Hey, come on! Baldo just turns around and
sucker
smacks Kid Wikkid.
Hey,
Hey, come on. Picks up our bell, sets it up on the desk here. Oh, boy. Look out. Come on. Boy.
Can't believe what I'm seeing here, Corey.
I can't either.
This whole thing is out of control here today. Over the top rope, into the ring, Kid Wikkid, obviously not in very good shape.
The championship match. The championship match. Well, I'm going to defend my...
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
now,
sure,
right.
now.
Yeah, right. Now he wants to get in. Randy Hales climbs up to the ring and says he wants a championship match. I'll give him one after Baldo has just taken advantage of Kid Wikkid. Referee Aubrey Wayne, and he says ring the bell. It's up on the desk.
Well, when the owner says it's an official match, I guess it is an official match. He dumps Kid Wikkid over his back. Keep in mind what has happened to Kid Wikkid. Sucker punched by Baldo out here, and then slammed into our bell and the desk. Thrown into the ring over the top rope, and now all of a sudden Randy Hales decides, I'm going to accept the challenge and make this a Young Guns title match.
And look at him go to work on Kid Wikkid. Overtoking him on the middle rope. Referee Aubrey Wayne right on top of it says you've got to break that. Randy across the chest. Slams Kid Wikkid again. Over in the corner, he's setting him up.
Setting him up for a bulldog.
Across the way, that's the bulldog. Baxter shows up.
Within about 2 or 3 minutes. That's exactly right. A short run as the Young Guns champion, but Randy's got worse problems right now. He can't be feeling too well. Let's take a break. We got more Fans of Power Hour. We're only halfway through. Come back with us in just 2 minutes. All right, we're going to tell you about all the action coming up at Beale Street Rage, New Daisy Theater Friday night. Want to go ahead and pick your tickets up in advance. They're on sale at the New Daisy and at Ticketmaster. Get those tickets. Get yourself some good seats. Talked to a lot of folks who were down there last time.
They're really in the bad seat in the house down there.
Not at all.
I mean, good seats. Everything's up close. All of the action. Be down there for it Friday night, 8 o'clock. We're going to ring the bell and get it underway at New Daisy.
Absolutely. It starts at 8 o'clock. That's bell time. And take a look at the action. Opening match, Blade is going to be there going against Bulldog Ray.
Then it's Mr. Personalities, Derek King. Boy, he's got a tough road to hoe. He's got Mick Tierney down there Friday night.
That's going to be a tough one. Newest member of the syndicate, Mick Tierney. Power Pro Contender match. Coco Beware will be going against the new Young Guns champion, Kid Wikkid.
What a ripoff with Baldo naming Randy Hales the champion, but now Kid Wikkid's got that title back. Bitches, Big Grimes takes on Aaron O'Grady in a barbed wire match.
And then that kendo stick that Venom carries around with him, and they're going to put it on a pole. And if you get it, it's legal to use. Venom will be going against Street.
And then they're back in Memphis. Too much. Talking about too hot Scott Taylor, too sexy Brian Christopher, but look at their opponents, the superstar Bill Dundee and Rock and Roll Express's Ricky Morton.
Then you got a Bad Street match coming up. Hayes, Michael P.S. Hayes, the Freebird, and Brandon Baxter from Bad Street will be going against Baldo and Randy Hales. Ooh, getting ready for that one.
Yeah, Freebird Michael Hayes, always exciting to see Michael, boy. He can really maneuver around that ring. He talks a lot of talk, but this guy can back it up, too.
He can indeed. And then the Ladies in a Rage match. Now, Shawn Stasiak said this is not going to take place. He says that Terry's not going to be allowed around wrestling or wrestlers. I don't know how he's going to keep her away, but it's Lawler and Stacy scheduled against
Here
Shawn
comes Miss
Stasiak.
Stasiak. Thank God she don't have that pocketbook.
Yeah, stay away here. Let's see if I can talk to her a minute. Hey, Miss Stasiak. Come on. Let me talk to you here.
Be nice to you.
Listen, you think that there's not going to be a wrestling match here Friday night at where, Beale?
That's right, New Daisy Theater.
Let me tell you something. My daughter isn't going to be there, but I am going to be there. And believe me, Jerry, you and that floozy you got with you better watch out, because me and my son will tear you apart.
You're going to be partners with Shawn in that match down there at the New Daisy?
You can't wrestle. Come on. Forget about all this. Let's just go home, think about it. You cannot wrestle, Mom.
Good advice, Shawn.
Wait just a minute, son. Don't be trying to boss me around. Your father didn't do it, and you're not going to do it. Let me tell you one thing. I brought you into this world, and I can take you out. So we are going to wrestle Friday night. Where is it now?
At the New Daisy Theater on Beale Street.
We will be there.
All right, Ms. Stasiak says...
I can't believe that.
I can't either.
I know she wants to wrestle.
Well,
I tell you one thing, the referee and all of them better look out for that pocketbook he carries around.
That's the truth.
He's got that thing loaded for bait.
Well, I know she was upset with the situation with Stacy and all that, but
John's mother wants to wrestle Friday night at the New Daisy. You never know what in the world. That's one of the most shocking things I've ever seen on television. Never know what to expect here.
But Friday night at New Daisy, fans, that's going to be apparently the main event. Miss Stasiak team with Shawn against Jerry Lawler and Stacy. Boy, the ladies really enraged now, huh?
Beale Street will be enraged.
And you know, lights going out here. Derek King is already in the ring. There is Venom. Kendo stick in hand. Referee Aubrey Wayne already in the ring.
Venom shows up in the studios here, TV5, live for the Power Hour on the air today. Thank you for joining us. It has been a most interesting day already here today.
It's been a weird day already.
I mean it has.
Goodness. Corey got hit with a purse, had his watch busted by Miss Stasiak, and then she comes out and says, I'm going to wrestle with my son. We're going to be a tag team down at the New Daisy.
First time I ever seen the lady in my life, and I try to be nice to her and try to, you know, you hate to see that, and Shawn's trying to keep her out of it, but she wants to wrestle. She says she's going to be there Friday night at the New Daisy. She's going to team up with Shawn. I'm going to be there. I've got to.
Well, I guess so. My goodness. There's a cover by Derek King. Thought he might have him there. Mr. Personality's Derek King.
Mr. Personality whips Venom in. He comes off the rope, bounces off, sets him up, and, boy, slams him down. Face first right into the mat.
Venom taking control again here. After Derek King was looking mighty good.
Halfway through the Power Hour, still got a big main event, Dave, that will not wait. It's going to be Shawn Stasiak and Too Sexy Brian Christopher taking on the team of Streak and Jerry the King Lawler right here today. Oh, reversal and right into referee Aubrey Wayne.
You know, in that main event, I wonder if Mama Stasiak is going to be around here. If we can get her out of the action, too.
Yeah,
the referee down on the mat.
Derek King had a cover. Venom gets up. Oh, look out, Derek. He's got that kendo stick. Hops him right across the back of the neck with that thing, and he's out. That's a 2 and a 3 from Venom. And here comes Streak.
Streak grabs the kendo stick, goes after Venom.
And, boy, Venom takes off.
Yeah, that kendo stick we may not have seen the last of, because Friday night at the New Daisy, they're going to have a kendo stick on a pole, man.
On a 10-foot pole, yeah.
And Streak holding the kendo stick, and Venom not too anxious to get back in there with him. That could backfire against Venom. Let's take a look at Power Pro Wrestling on tour. Here's where we're going to be. Tonight, South Haven, Mississippi. South Haven High School is the place. 7:30 is the time.
Then Thursday night, Power Pro returns. This coming Thursday, Lula, Mississippi, Lady Luck Casino there at the Pavilion. 7 o'clock the bell time Thursday night at Lady Luck Casino.
And this Friday night, New Daisy Theater, 8 o'clock, Beale Street Rage.
Miss Stasiak in the ring down there Friday night. I can't believe it. Jonesboro's for all the marbles. Earl Bell Community Center. It's next Saturday night, 8 o'clock bell time. We'll have more on this coming up.
Then in a couple of weeks, South Fulton at the high school, 7:30. That's on the 13th.
Earl, Arkansas, Saturday, March 20th in Earl, 7:30 bell time. Right there in Earl. That's Power Pro Wrestling. I want you to be there when it comes near you. I think I may have my watch repaired.
Hey, very good. Repair Shop has just sent the Rolex back, and we're in good shape. We got more action coming up right here. We'll check out his watch and see you in just a moment.
Rachel isn't popular.
Along with me, assistant principal at South Haven High School. Hello, Jay. Welcome to Power Pro. Big night tonight at South Haven, huh?
Big night at South Haven High School, 7:30 tonight. All y'all are invited to come on out and see us.
Oh, looking forward to it. And, hey, also, there's the lineup for tonight. The King, Jerry Lawler, is there. Too Sexy Brian Christopher, the Syndicate. You see all of them. Michael Lee's there. Stacy, Brandon Baxter, Kid, Wikkid, Streak. And I understand there's a big savings down there today, too, for the advance tickets, right?
That's correct. At the main door to the high school, if you come from 2:30 to 5, you can get your tickets in advance from 2:30 to 5.
2:30 to 5, and is there savings like $2 off
a ticket? Absolutely.
Oh,
hey, look out,
oh, look out. Here's my thing. I'm not going to talk to you, ma'am.
What I want to know is where this South Haven is. I'm going to be there if that little bleach blonde is going to be there, because I'll get her. Is that tonight?
Yeah, it's tonight. It's ma'am, can you please stop?
I never heard of the town.
Well, it's South Haven, Mississippi. It's out down past Whitehaven. We'll tell you later if you want to. Oh, come on. I'm not going to talk to you. Shawn, take your mother, please.
My son and I'll be there. You wait and see tonight.
We'll be there.
South Haven. 7:30? Will you give me the directions down there?
Come on home with me. I'll take you.
Now she wants to go to Come home. Be careful. Come on. Thanks, Jay. Thanks. Well, Miss Stasiak, what's the quarter, man?
Oh, me?
Hey, this is ridiculous. I mean,
she's a feisty lady. You know?
Oh, she's just too feisty. I mean, I try to talk with her, try to be nice to her. I've never seen her before in my life, and she just gives me this, holy moly. Hey, Friday night, New Daisy on Bill. It's Bill Street Rage coming up down at the New Daisy. Big night, Friday night. Where are we here? 8 o'clock is bell time, and Miss Stasiak's in the main event down there Friday night at the New Daisy.
After she cleans up South Haven tonight, I tell you, she's going to be
everywhere.
there. I tell you what, we've got more action coming up right here on the Power.
Yeah.
What is it?
Hey, Jonesboro, Arkansas, for all the marbles. Advanced tickets on sale in Jonesboro. There at Front Page Cafe, Bill's Superfood, Milo, Wikkid Easy Pawn, and United Pawn. Jonesboro, Arkansas, for all the marbles. Brendan Baxter, what do you say, BB?
Hey, real quick, I think the people over here in the audience will agree, and Dave, you probably won't like this very much, but I think as the owner, the founder, and the president of Power Pro Wrestling, that Randy Hales sucks. I think that as a wrestler, we all know that Randy Hales sucks. And I think we know as a human being, Randy Hales sucks. Now, you see, Michael Hayes says you do unto others before they do unto you. You don't act bad, you gotta be bad. He had mentioned this, though. I'm gonna start partying the Freebird way when I leave this TV station today. I'm not going to the gym. I'm not going to go out to eat. I'm going to go out, and I'm going to start partying, and I'm going to party all the way to South Haven, Mississippi tonight. I'm going to party Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. When I get to the New Daisy Theater, Randy Hales, I'm going to be so jacked that I'm going to beat you like you stole something from me. And
here comes Bruno in the... What does Bruno want? Bruno's got a chair. He's got his shirt off in the ring.
What do you think?
Referee Aubrey Wayne. He's challenging Brandon Baxter to a Baxter hold. That's him right into the ring, folks, goes Bruno. And Brandon covers that street. That's a quick bout. It's over.
He wanted a bad street match. He got it.
It lasted. It was bad, all right. It lasted about 4 seconds.
Nightmare on Bad Street. Lights down again.
Let's go down here in the studio. And the music from Bad Street.
Brandon Baxter's gone. Let's hear again from Michael P.S. Hayes.
You want to mess with the master of mind games? Don't you get the message? Don't you understand? I'm about that. Can you hear me holler? Because I trust in this. That we're going to hear you holler this Friday night at the New Daisy Theater. Because in a Bad Street match, I can do any damn thing I please. And trust me, I will do whatever I want to. And so will Brandon Baxter. Because nothing's going to stop us from proving our point. And you know what, Randy Hales? The last time you were in a Bad Street match, your head got busted wide open. Well, guess what? 1, 2, 3, 4. This Friday night, going to do it once more. And Baldo, you got a big problem. He stands 6'3", 240 pounds of nothing but rockin', rollin', getting down. Because when I step into that New Daisy Theater and I ask all the people, whose house is it? It's Michael's house. And you're going to learn that the hard way. You're going to learn that Bad Street USA way. See you Friday night.
Main event still to come here. Lawler will be here. Stasiak will be here. Will Mama Stasiak be along? Find out when we come back. And the music sounds. That means that we've got our next match just about ready to get underway right here. Tag team action coming up. The King has arrived. He's got his tag team partner for today's Streak with him.
This is the main event on the Power Hour. And the King leading the way comes around, and big tag today for that tag team. They got Shawn Stasiak and Too Sexy Brian Christopher coming up.
Real quick, I just want to get this straight. Now, did that, all I can say is, did that old bag say that she is going to get in the ring with me and Stacy?
Well,
Did she say that?
Miss Stasiak says she is going to be Shawn's tag team partner against Shawn's advice against you and Stacy Friday night.
I mean, this has got to be hey, I tell you what, do, Miss Stasiak, I'd like to see it. I heard you got an autographed copy of the Bible. Come on down there and make sure that your Medicaid and Medicare and all of that stuff is paid up
because I don't think you realize what you're getting yourself into. You got a couple of Tennessee hillbillies that do know how to scuffle. So come on down and get you something, and we'll invite you to South Haven tonight, too, if you want to do that.
Yeah, she says she's coming to South Haven. She was looking for a map and find out how to get there. So watch out for that, too. Lawler and Streak head for the ring. Their opponents headed this way. Shawn, Stasiak, and Too Sexy Brian Christopher teamed up. Should be a great main event here today. 4 outstanding Power Pro wrestlers. And here comes Shawn, and he's some sort of threat toward the king. I don't know what he said. And oh my goodness, flirting with the crowd over here.
Yeah, the blue chipper.
They better pay attention to the match is what they better pay attention to.
He loves himself, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does. They climb into the ring. Referee Aubrey Wayne calls for the bell. Shawn Stasiak, Brian Christopher, Jerry Lawler, Streak. Who's going to start? It's going to be Lawler for his team, and it's going to be Shawn Stasiak for his. The bell has sounded, and we are technically already underway, but Stasiak hanging back close to the corner. And Aubrey Wayne, the referee, is telling him, come on, let's go, let's get it underway. Corey, do you see who's coming this way?
There's Miss Stasiak. She doesn't have that purse with her.
Thank goodness she doesn't have a purse with her. Miss Stasiak, she's headed for the table here.
Get up and give me your... Does that idiot say something about me being old and have on Medicare? I'll guarantee you one thing. Friday night, I'll tear her apart.
Miss Stasiak, have a seat. I don't want you. Don't get upset.
Don't get me upset.
Ma'am, don't.
When I get upset, I get vicious.
No, don't get upset, because you've been vicious enough. You hit me, and you really, I think you owe me an apology. I haven't done anything to you.
King, all he is a big phony. Bunch of Tennessee hillbillies.
She's not going to let me get a word in edgewise, Dave. We're not.
That's why he's the king of the hills. He can only be king in Tennessee.
Well, boy, I tell you.
Tag made. Here comes Streak. Miss Stasiak is seated here at the desk with us with some commentary.
Incidentally, can you tell me how to get to South Haven? I want to get down there tonight.
Yeah, we can tell you how to get there. By the way, Jerry...
I'm telling you now, I'm going to be there, and I'll guarantee you that I will get Jerry Lawler, me and Shawn, my son, will get Jerry Lawler and his little Stacy, the little flea bag. All she is a little slut.
Well,
and she's nothing but a Tennessee. She's nothing but a Tennessee hillbilly, and that's exactly what Jerry goes for.
Stacy's a nice lady. She's out here. She hasn't done anything to insult you. Neither have I or Dave.
I'll say anything I want to.
I see you do that. You won't even let me talk to you. I'm trying to be friends with you, Mr.
Let me tell you something. I see no reason why I should stand still when I am the finest lady that ever came about and was married to Stasiak. And if you don't believe it, my son is a credit to this business. That Jerry is something else.
Your son's about to be a credit to a loss, Miss Stasiak. He's got the stun on. Look out, here's Miss Stasiak. She's jumping in the ring.
She's headed in there. My goodness.
She's going up to Lawler.
I can't believe what I'm seeing here.
Oh, she does go Lawler. This lady, I'm telling you, Dave, she's 2 or 3 bricks shy of a low. She's got to be.
She's amazing. Here comes Stacy.
Here comes Stacy out. She grabs Miss Stasiak.
Meanwhile, Christopher and Streak are out battling in the area outside the ring. They were over by the crowd.
Lord, Stacy's on top of Miss Stasiak. Hate to see her do that, but Miss Stasiak, she's just got a mouth that won't stop running. Let's take a break. Keep the tape rolling. We're back on the Power Hour. Can you believe that?
I can't.
All that stands between you and $3 million is 4 numbers. Take a crack at it, and you could be set for life.
It's Sam's Town's $3 million Safecracker Sweepstakes, starting February 27th.
New Daisy Theater. Yeah, it was looking good already, and man, what kind of action we're going to have now.
Got barbed wire matches, kendo stick matches, and then that big tag team bout that's got too much coming in.
That's exactly right. Going against Bill Dundee and Rick Morton in that one. The Bad Street match, Freebird, Michael P.S. Hayes and Brandon Baxter against Baldo and Randy Hayes. And then Jerry and Stacy have got this match now against Stasiak and
I just got one word for Miss Stasiak. If you want to match with me, you just come on. But you better drink like 5 gallons of Geritol before...
Wait a minute. I think, does she really want to do this?
Well, you've seen her interfering and everything.
I
guess
don't
so.
past that, Jerry.
Yeah, she hit Corey. So.
Yeah,
She's right. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Like I said, you think we're all a bunch of hillbillies down here. Well, you got your hands full with these 2 hillbillies right here.
That's right.
5 gallons of Geritol ain't going to be enough. You need to bring you a big bottle of Absorbine Junior. No, for her, she's going to need Absorbine Senior because you're going to need a good rub down when Stacy gets through with you. Can you pull all that old gray hair out of her head? Oh, come on.
Well, I tell you.
There we go.
I mean, Miss Stasiak, she just made herself an enemy. All of a sudden, the lady hadn't been here in no time today, and she says, oh, my
She's going to be at the New Daisy. She's probably going to be at South Haven tonight, too.
I can't wait to see that Friday night.
We'll be back next week. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
Hey, how about that? A classic Power Pro Wrestling again. We'll come back next week in Mae Young, Mama Stasiak against Stacy the Cat Carter. That's next week. Now, we are going to take care of a little business, and I want to tell everybody that tomorrow night, Talking Memphis Wrestling, it comes on at 7 Central. We will talk about the year that everybody thought would be the death of Memphis Wrestling. A year without the king. The year Jerry Lawler in January broke his leg. We will examine 1980 and look at the first half of 81 and an absolute fantastic loaded show tomorrow night on Talking Memphis Wrestling. I want you to watch that. Also, folks, I tell you every week that I started a new YouTube account, and you can go to it at youtube.com/@RandyHales. youtube.com/@RandyHales. And I think it will be interesting because I do a couple of blasts from the past. There's 2 shows in 1995 that because of construction at the TV5 USWA studio, we had to do our televisions 2 weeks in a row, 1 week at the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, 1 week at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena. And I can tell you, people, the 2 shows I posted today, they are on youtube.com/@RandyHales. Be sure to check those out. They are on, as is the archives of all of these shows. This show will be up in about 30 minutes as well. As looking here, as Gary said he loved the show, and Tanner says that he just got finished watching that latest episode of the USWA. I was the booker at the time. As a matter of fact, that was a fun night for sure. And I want to once again, because I want everybody as much as possible to help me out, because we started this Facebook page. It's youtube.com/@RandyHales. There it is. So subscribe to that page. Subscribe to the page and check me out for sure, and watch all the great content that we do have. Every single week we add archives, and I'm going to start doing every week the blast-offs and the flashbacks. All kinds of content will be coming up for sure. Wednesday, I will return, I hope, even though I hadn't heard from him, but the Front Row with Bud Rowe Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time at 953theticket.com. Congratulations on the newest member of the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame, my great friend, Donnie Bass, the singing cowboy Donnie Bass. We'll have more in action from Donnie. We'll go back and watch a wild brawl, him and Carl Ferguson, Brickhouse Brown against Lawler and Dundee. We'll watch that tomorrow night on a very loaded Talking Memphis Wrestling. So make sure you check that out and be with us for sure as we bring you more great classic Memphis wrestling. Well, what did you think? What did you think about the Power Hour? What did you think about the debut of Mae Young, Mama Stasiak? Absolutely unbelievable. We're out of time. Adam, I hope in your satisfaction, we made it through this with me producing okay, and you're not cussing me too, but hey, Adam is a temperamental person when production goes out. I'm sure he's throwing stuff and yelling and cussing and going crazy. Absolutely going crazy. This has been fun. I hope everybody had a great Christmas, a great holiday, and a happy and safe New Year. We'll be back with Talking Memphis Wrestling tomorrow. Until then, for Adam Dunn, I'm Randy Hales, and I am out of here.
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.